Okay. Was sagt die nochmal?
Our enemies spread like rub rot. Treat one patch, and two more bloom in its place. An elder brain, bound by lost Netherese magic, with servants of the dead three holding the chain. Reminds me of old times. Aren't you? It is good to savor the moment of victory. But pace yourself. Our fight is just beginning. When we met, I was licking my wounds. An old bear with her leg caught in the hunter's snare. Now I've slipped free of the trap and rediscovered my claws. It's time for me to hunt my prey. You have a nether stone, and you're on the scent of two more. These chosen have reason to fear you, and I would like to be at your side when you confront them. Of course, falling foul of Ketheric convinced me that my grand adventures were behind me. That even if I survived, I should hang up my blades. But you convinced me otherwise. We ventured into darkness together. Now we've come out the other side. I'd say I'm feeling a little refreshed. When we reach Baldur's Gate, there will be even darker paths to tread. I will follow you wherever they lead. How does it compare to a shadow-cursed inn? With the Absolute's army gone, the Risen Road should be clear. We can follow it all the way to Baldur's Gate. There's a Harper's safe house in Worm's Crossing. Denthalan's Dancing Axe. We do well to check in with them before entering the city proper. Beyond that, our course is yours to set.
Stimmt, du musst doch an einen Ort hin.
I can recall how to take orders, as well as give them.
Hier kann man mich noch hoch. Hier war ich auch noch nicht. Das sind Orte, ne? Ort einfach dahin, dann gehe ich hier rechts lang durchs Zollhaus, nach oben hin einmal.
We leave the heart of the Absolute alive, thanks to you. You did well to defeat Ketheric. But Ketheric was only the first to fall. There are many more battles ahead, and they will not be so easily won. You will need allies. You have the makings of a leader. Your actions have already inspired those around you. Jaheira's wisdom will be an asset to you on the journey ahead. Her Harper's too. But if we are to succeed, we will need others. Even if the buildings are demolished, there are always survivors. There are always those who will fight. Baldur's Gate may not know it yet, but its fate is bound to ours. Seek on its streets those whose purpose aligns with our own, and invite them to our cause. Together, we will put an end to the Absolute, the Chosen, all.
Oh my god, soldier. That's Jaheira. The Jaheira.
Ja?
Don't you know the whole story? Years ago, over a century, Jaheira was part of a group that saved Baldur's Gate from Saravok, a Baal sport trying to plunge the city into war. My mum used to tell us stories about them. The legends who protected the city from evil. She said Jaheira was a powerful druid. Adamant. tough. I've told myself those stories 1,000 times since. I never thought I'd meet Jaheira. She's a hero, and I was always some outer city kid. Can't believe she's willing to fight alongside us. Dreams really do come true.
Muss ich jetzt hier nur irgendwelche Dinge tun, oder? Kann ich da jetzt antworten, oder?
Catherick's soul is no more, but the shadow cast still remains. I need to be careful.
Ist noch dunkel, aber eigentlich nicht mehr. Ich muss da lang durchs Zollhaus. Hatte ich nicht auch einen Kampf gehabt? Ich weiß es gar nicht mehr.
Hauliers and merchants wanted. Sail the silvery seas, gaze upon the gate. No experience required.
Wer konnte das erstmal im Ton reden?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
Okay, geht mir das klar.
No one back home will ever believe this. Can't slow down.
Ja, oder vielleicht doch noch mal ein bisschen dahin, oder da war ich auch noch nicht. Kann man theoretisch rüberhüpfen, ne? Oder auch nicht. Ah, ich kann auch hochgehen. Ach, ich bin auch dumm.
Hot foot, place is trapped.
Ah, lol. Rohstein, Steinmetzgilde. Okay, was ist denn hier noch?
See that symbol on the ground? This was a mason's guild.
Wer bist du denn?
Perhaps someone didn't appreciate the masons.
Tread carefully. You are still necessary.
God, what's that smell? Sulfur? Bizarre.
Okay. Das wollte ich nicht mal hier weiter. Ist noch gefährlich hier oder warum? War ich überall noch nicht. Obwohl doch, hier war es schon. Bei diesem ganzen Bereich aber noch nicht. Gehe ich mal hin. Wo ist das? quasi zurück und da lang.
I'll give it a shot. More for me.
Voll.
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Okay. Bin ich jetzt hier gelandet, oder? Machst das nur gut.
Open up.
Schlicht machen, wow. Guck mal dahin, wo ich eigentlich hin wollte. Nur kurz hoch dann gleich. Oh, sie haben eine Kiste. Alles war faul, ja. Was ist das immer gut? Erstmal kurz dahin. Aua. Immerhin zwei Schaden gemacht. Gut. Reisetruhe.
Bet I can crack that open.
Ja, kritische Erfolg. Muss man ja auch mal haben, ne? Oh. Das ist sehr gut, weil links braucht auch noch Ringe. Schaden jetzt. Cool. Kann ich da raufhüpfen endlich? Warum hüpfe ich überhaupt?
What's next?
Kommt doch nicht hoch. Was ein Scheiß.
Still breathing, despite everything.
One with the weave.
I've got a long road ahead. Breathe deep and move.
Ah, excellent choice.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Ready and willing.
What to do? No one stopped me yet.
Okay, hier ist noch der Schattenfluch.
Time to press ahead.
Okay, whatever. Also, wir porten mal irgendwie auch einen Portpunkt.
Shame we could not lift it.
But we have to move on.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Have to keep going.
Ja, ich kann auch wieder zurückgehen. Quatsch. Also weiter.
The Absolute's armies are on the march, and Baldur's Gate is their target.
Mal gucken, was passiert. Ja, dann ist das so. Aber ich glaube, ich weiß es nicht.
Ketheric is defeated, the path ahead clear. You should be elated. The sight of the land you leave behind does nothing to alleviate your sorrow. Though however deep your pain, it cannot compare to Halsin's.
Es war seine Heimat. Was passiert jetzt?
Sergeant, if you are here, I presume Wern's Rock is secure, and preparations for my inauguration are complete.
No, Lord Gortash.
Das war
We
eine
were
falsche Übersetzung.
interrupted. Another quake in the lower city. More severe this time.
So you came cowering to my chambers? I'm flattered, Sergeant. But even I cannot command natural phenomena to cease.
Forgive me, my lord, but there is panic in the streets. The people are afraid.
Perhaps the people would be calm if you kept your nerve. I expect better from the Flaming Fist than to run scared from a slight tremor in the earth. Get back to your duties.
Duties, duties, duties. Patrolling and saluting and following and bowing and scraping and yes sir, no sir, rip and cut your throat, sir.
Ja, lol.
Your plan is falling apart, lordling. Give me a reason not to cut you to ribbons.
Control yourself, Orin. We need to focus on reuniting the stones or the brain will break free. These quakes are just the start. Neither of us expected the prison bearers to kill Ketheric. They'll be traveling to the city. Let's make sure we give them a Baldurian welcome.
I itch to peel you, to split your skin, to see your skull shine in the light.
Okay.
Little tyrant. Lucky for you, I harvested a whole family of living flesh in Rivington at high sun. They will sate my blade thirst tonight. Oh, but tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, my blades will thirst again.
Beyond the campsite, the city waits in uneasy silence. one sleep away.
Ja. Jemand Gesprächsbedarf. Ja, wer denn? Okay, das sehen wir hier drauf. Hat sich denn überall jemand versteckt? Das ist die Frage.
Another step forward.
Die haben sich echt so verteilt. Hey, Kratzer. Okay, wieder. Ich auch nicht. Astarian.
On my mind.
Was wird der denn schon wieder?
The gate is closed, as is Cazador. And we are no closer to knowing why that bastard is so obsessed with getting me back. I think we should track down my fellow Spawn. I'm not exactly looking forward to a reunion, but perhaps they'll know something. If we can find them, we can force them to tell us what he's been doing since I was gone. And honestly, I imagine they'll be coming for me in the night if I don't. Unless Cazador has changed their orders, they'll be in the dens of this town, seeking prey. We should get to them first. Then we can make their pretty tongues talk.
Okay. Wir haben geredet. Juhu. Was ist das denn? So, jetzt aber komm.
The events of the last days weigh heavily upon you. Sleep's rest is slow to come to one whose mind is so full. The Absolute is not a god, but an elder brain controlled by the chosen of the Dead Three. They mean to use it to take control of the Sword Coast.
Sind hier noch zwei?
All who carry the tadpole are governed by the brain, and by extension the chosen. It will take but one order to transform them into an army of mind flayers. This would have been your fate too, were it not for the Dream Visitor's protection. With her help, you have uncovered the cult for what it really is. A plan of conquest orchestrated by the gods of death themselves. Together, you have the power to thwart the Dead Three. If you follow this path to its end, the Elder Brain will not answer to the Chosen. It will answer to you. Will you liberate them from their parasites and their religious delusions? Or will you use the power you gain for your own purposes? You will not have long to wait. All you need to do now is sleep. But sleep is not for you.